Okay guys, so I'm officially at my 1 month mark for my hair. I'm actually going on, this is technically, Sunday will be my 5th week. So I crossed over, so I'm about 30, so I'm about 34, 35 days into my lock journey. And I wanted to show you where I'm at. So I colored my hair before, as you guys can see. So my roots are definitely grown out. I colored it 2 weeks before. So technically I'm 7 weeks from coloring. Excuse my dandruff, it is dirty. As you guys can see, can you guys see those little budding things? So pretty much that's my hair trying to slip out. You might be able to see it good on this one. I want to see if I can get the camera to focus on that. See that? But if I pull this, see that? I just unslipped it. So I had to stop pulling on my hair because, as you guys can see, they're starting to slip out. And then by me, when I do this, it was pulling it out. And I'm like, oh, so I pretty much just untied it or untwisted it, unknotted. I'm not sure how you say it in the lock community. I don't need y'all coming on here being like, that's the wrong verbiage, girl. Okay, the lock was undone. So as of right now, since I just unlocked it per se, as you can see, I just have a mini twist right now. So I wanted to come and show you guys my hair first. I'm having a lot of frizz in the middle right here. Hope you guys can see that. Just a lot of frizz. And I think it's because that texture in the middle is like a whole nother texture. She's just frizz. Look at that. You know, so I have a lot of unraveling there, here, and my nape. These were all locked and they are unlocked. So I have it there, some unlocked and some in here. Like you guys can see, this is not a twist. This is just frizz, right? So more or less so, I'm about to go, okay. I'm about to go to my first retie. So I've never had someone retie my hair or wash it or dry it, any of that. So this is my first appointment. I'm very nervous. I'm scared that there's gonna be a lot of tugging. I'm scared I'm gonna get a headache. I am tender-headed. And I'm scared that she's gonna go through some of these and be like, you came in here for a retie? This is a redo. Like, you need this redone, you know? Because they only book a certain amount of time for each appointment. I would hate for her to be like, I'm not doing that, you know? I can't fault her if she does. So my edge parameter, really, there's a lot of slippage there for me there. And that middle. And my edges did pretty good. They're normally very thin. They did pretty good. As you can see, I tried my hardest not to do too much slicking and laying these past 5 weeks, but you know, and so for those who probably didn't see the previous videos, I've already done a wash. So this will be my second wash. So in the 5 weeks, I washed it at week 3, which I realized, girl, I can't do 3 weeks. 2 weeks max. And then after I washed it, I put some leave-in conditioner and oil. And as of right now, what I've been doing is just putting water on it every single day. When I talk to her today, I'm gonna ask her what does she recommend, because it is getting dry very quickly, especially this area right here. So I haven't found out a good hydration for them other than water, which I'll be honest, they're dry by the end of the day. So I need something else. And I don't know if I should continuously put leave-in conditioner in them every single day, plus water, plus oil. Because one thing I love about them is how they're not weighed down. They're very light. And I'm afraid that if I keep putting like so many products on them, they're gonna start getting weighed down and just dirty, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So if you guys have any information on that, drop it below for me. I would really appreciate it. But I'm gonna take you guys with me. I don't know if she's gonna allow me to record while she's doing it, but if she does, I will take you with me. If not, I'll come back after I'm done so you guys can see what that fresh retie looks like. I'm pretty excited. and I will let you know what it's like going to a loctician to relock your locks or retie your locks. See, I don't know the verbiage, y'all. Retie your locks, if it's worth the money, because it is expensive. I have 380 locks, and I think she's going to charge me about $130. And I want to say that she said the appointment is going to take an hour and a half, so we shall see. I have never done my own retie, but I hear it's horrible and it takes days. I do want to try it just so I can see how it feels, because one of the things I'm scared about going to a loctician is that she's going to do like a 4-point tie. It's super tight to the root, and my hair is very thin. You know, it's thick. I know you're probably thinking like, girl, that is not thin. It's my roots. My roots are pretty thin. The hair gets thicker over time, but coming out of here, I feel like it's very thin. And so if I did it myself, I would only do a 2-point rotation versus, from what I hear, most locticians don't do a 2-point. And so reassess in about 5 weeks if I want to go again or if I want to start doing it myself. So again, I'm about to head out the door. Hopefully she lets me take you with me and record. If not, I'll be back and let you see the results, how it went, and give you my honest opinion on, is it worth the money to have someone retie you if it hurts. Okay, go on. I'm not gonna even lie to you guys, as we're getting closer, oh my glasses on there. As we're getting closer, I'm getting more and more nervous. I forgot my ibuprofen, so now I'm like, I'm so tender-headed, so I'm just like, oh my gosh. I hope I don't end up with a headache. That's like my biggest fear, and I just don't want a headache tonight. Ugh, right? I have my water though, but just forgot to grab the ibuprofen. But yeah, so we shall see. And I did want to answer some questions while I was on my way there, because I always get the question, of course, how many locks. I have 380 locks, and it took days. If you're thinking about starting your Microlocs, I highly recommend that you kind of prepare for them. You don't just jump in. So coloring them, cutting them in the shape that you want it to be in, and so forth. I made sure when I got my hair cut to keep this, my front part, longer than the other parts of my hair, because I wanted to be able to do this bang. Also, if I wanted to wear a middle part, I could tuck it behind my ears, middle part this, tuck it behind my ears, and still another look, right? And there's also so many different looks that I've seen for Microlocs. So I say all that to say this: I pretty much pre-planned my cut, my color, the person I would have do them, just be more intentional. Because I say that to say, as I've been posting my pictures and my videos of my locks, there's women that actually say like, yeah, I'm on week 2, week 3, week 5, and I'm not happy, sis. Like, it's not giving what it was supposed to give, and they're ugly. But one lady said, but I'm gonna stick beside them. Like, no one should have to feel like that. And so you want to make sure you just really pre-plan. Okay, enough of let me get off my soapbox, and let's go ahead and get back to the road. Okay guys, so I am back. I just got retightened, as you guys can see. Okay, they are retightened. I have dryness here, so let's discuss. So I got in, I had so much slippage, and a lot of my locks are unraveling, so she had to have her assistant come in and actually help so we can get this process going. For 5 weeks, she was like, this is just way too much slippage. You are doing something wrong, pretty much. And so she's like, more or less, so my appointment would have she scheduled me for 1 hour and 30 minutes, and my appointment would have taken 3 hours, or maybe even 3.5. Her assistant jumped in so we could get in that time frame, which we still did 2 hours and 15 minutes. And so she's saying that pretty much I'm going to start wearing a cap in the shower, which I don't do. Banding my hair when I work out. So I've done a picture of me banding. I'll show it here somewhere. And so I told her, I said, well, I've been banding. I ain't been banding every time, but I've been banding. But she was saying that after, more or less so, after I'm done banding, to let your hair dry. So that's something I'm not doing. I'm not letting my hair dry when I'm banding. If you're gonna work out and band your hair, that's fine, but don't take them off until after you're done banding. So it's not technically done or styled. I'm gonna do all of that in a couple of days. I'm just retightened, which is perfect. My roots. And then she said in regards to hydration, because I told her how, you know, you saw the dryness that I have. She recommends using sea breeze on my scalp. And then she washed my hair, but she didn't condition it. And I like conditioner in my hair. So I'm going to retie them. I twist them all the way down again. And then after I do that, I'm going to condition my hair. I don't condition the scalp because I know that I can get a product buildup. So I don't want to do that. But I like to condition my hair, and she didn't use any types of oils or anything. Just literally wash them. And even the wash, I will be honest, it was like a wash, and I like to wash mine like 2 or 3 times. And yeah, she gave me like 1 wash, and maybe that's why I have so much unraveling, because your girl be right. So maybe that's why I had so much unraveling and slippage. So we will see. I will purchase the sea breeze stuff. I will tie down my ends. I will start using a cap in the shower, which I'm not doing right now. I will keep my hair banded while I'm doing my workouts. I'll keep my hair banded while I'm doing my workouts and after my workouts until my hair is dry. And we'll see in 5 weeks when I go back if this is better, because I do plan on using her for the next 2 to 3 appointments, and then from there I'm going to try to do it on my own. I do appreciate how she was very gentle around my sides, but yeah, I would love to see what I do with my own hair at least one time this year. So but this is it, and I will come back and show you after I style it and, you know, lay my baby hairs down and twist all these so you guys can see what it looks like at 5 weeks with my Microlocs. I'm back home and I have conditioned the hair. I tied up the looser ones that were coming unraveled, and this is how she looks. Let me take this from behind my ear so you guys can see her. This is what the side part. Again, what I will tell you is this. So I had them style it with the side part and not the middle. There's a middle part here. More or less, so because she styled it that way, when I try to do the middle now, it's like puffy right there. When I originally had them done 5 weeks ago, it was done with the middle, and of course throwing it over was a little puffy, but it was still doable. So going forward, I will have them style it with the middle part in place and not style it with it permanently this way, because now when I try to do the middle, it just doesn't look that great. So yeah, room for something there for you guys to chew on when you're styling them or having them styled for the first time is pick the style that's the most flexible, so that way afterwards you can do multiple. Like even if it was the middle part, I was still able to always do this. To do the middle part now, I'll have to lay this down, kind of slick it down, add product to it and all this other stuff. So pretty much this will be my hairstyle until the knots loosen up there. But overall, guys, this is how she looks. She's definitely looking better before I went in as far as this is concerned. My frizz is less, as from what I can see. My ends are looking amazing because I did tie them down again. I conditioned them. They just look beautiful. I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see. You know, you guys are getting the full view there. Let's see here. Okay, so that is it. So far so great. I will keep you guys updated after my next appointment. Like I said, I'm gonna do anywhere from 1 to 2 more with her, and I might try somebody else. I just don't think that you should settle with the first person you find, right? Because there were some things that I was like, you know, I untied some here, 2 in the back that was kind of interlocked and things like that. So I do plan on eventually trying someone else, and then of course having me do it myself. But overall, the experience was great. And I'm loving my hair. She's not stiff like she was because she was so dirty. And they're looking amazing. They are flourishing. So again, I'm gonna keep saying it. If you're thinking about Microlocs, because obviously you're here or you have them, just do it. I regret waiting so long. So again, subscribe. I'll make sure I keep giving you Microloc content. I'll be posting this on my Freestyle Fridays. If you don't know, on Fridays, I post whatever I want to post. Even though my page covers fitness and it covers wellness and it covers business and how to make money online, on Friday, I do what I want to do, okay? So usually we're talking about locks, we're talking about everything that a Black mother entrepreneur might be going through, okay? So again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys on Monday for Money Making Mondays. You guys have a great day.